welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time watching, my name is Gigi and this is Styled by Glenn. For today's video, I had some of you and some of my friends commented on my Instagram about my daily makeup routine. So even though I don't usually post about makeup and skincare, I said I'll do one. So don't come at me if some of my techniques are not as widely accepted, I guess, as some of the other, beauty gurus on different platforms. I'm just sharing what I do and what I feel like works for my skin, and if you feel like it will work for you too, by all means try it out. My makeup routine is definitely on the natural end. I think I used to apply a lot more when I was in my 20s, but now it's just easier this way. But yeah, I will make sure for all the products I've used, I will link it below. Most of the items you can get either on Amazon or Sephora. I will link the Amazon ones, but feel free to jump over to Sephora and use your, your credit or your account to rack up your points or do whatever. It was just easier to link the Amazon directly here. Some of the products are foreign makeup brands, Korean and Japanese, and those ones I don't think Sephora has them. If not, then Amazon does have it now, and they usually ship within the week, so it's pretty easy to get your hands on them now. And before I proceed, make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the alert button if you haven't already yet. You can also follow me on Instagram, TikTok if you haven't done so as well. That's all for the introduction, so now let's get on with this makeup. And to get going, first and foremost, you need a clean face. You can use any face wash that you like, but personally I use Cetaphil. I've been using this for 20 years now. I like it because it's not very strong. It doesn't strip my skin dry, especially for the mornings. At night I use another face wash that's like a little bit heavier, that can also remove makeup. Daytime, in the morning, I use this. Side tip, the best way to use this is to massage your face with it. I feel like when I do that, it removes little bumps on my face. That's not really a blackhead or whitehead yet, but you can kind of feel that there's something there. So I've already washed my face with this. So another product I actually use prior to doing my makeup, and I actually wash it off before I do my makeup, is this. It's the Youth to the People Glow Oil. And what I do with this in the morning, and I feel like it kind of preps my skin and wakes my face up. So I use this, and I use this to guasa in the morning to kind of lift my face and get the circulation going. It also helps like depuff my face. I think it works better than just icing it. Icing it works too. I double down on that on, days that I really need it. But overall, like this combo in the morning, first and foremost, and then I leave the oil on while I have my breakfast and I drink my coffee. Then I come back upstairs, I wash off the oil with Cetaphil, and then I apply my morning routine skincare. And now the first step to my morning skincare is this. The Origins Perfect World Toner. It's an age defense treatment, and I like it because it doesn't have alcohol in it. Since I've been using it, I feel like my skin feels a lot softer, and it does help still clean off any excess oil or dirt. I wouldn't say dirt because it's in the morning, but we all kind of, our skin, our pores still kind of need some cleansing, and I think it does that for me really well. When I use it, I feel like it doesn't overproduce oil throughout the day. So this bottle, the lid itself, it's an open top. It's easy to over pour, and so if I don't want to waste the product, what I do is I kind of press my finger on it and I just like tip it twice. Usually gets enough product for me to just wipe it on my face, and I do use a cotton pad with this, just because I kind of want to wipe down any excess oil and make sure it kind of helps clean my face down. The next guy that I use is this one. Kiehl's Iris Extract Activating Treatment Essence. For this, I don't use a cotton. I just drop 2 drops into my palms and kind of pat it onto my skin and kind of just tap it in and let the skin absorb it as it should. And once that's absorbed, for my moisturizer, I use this guy. It's called the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. I've been using this for 4 or 5 years now. On and off, I've tried other moisturizers, but I keep coming back to this one. I just really like it. This is the travel size. They come with a bigger jar. I buy this one just because it's easy to travel with and it still lasts me a really long time, so I just have to repurchase every 2-3 months. For nighttime, I would just use this, but in the daytime, I mix it with these guys. So it's the Drunk Elephant Sea Firma and the Bee Hydra, and I kind of do a little mix directly in my palm before applying it to my face. This one's kind of running out already. My new already stocked up, so it's not that much. I just and then I add 1 pump of this and another pump of the Bee Hydra. Kind of mix it in together with my fingers and I reapply it. And I think this combo is what really gives my skin that glow throughout the day. Keeps my skin very hydrated, feels really good. But it's not oily to the point where on a hot day it doesn't feel heavy, so I really like it. And then anything extra, I just apply it on my neck. Make sure with your neck to go up. For eyes, currently I'm using this, the Innisfree Intensive Hydrating Eye Cream. I like how light it is. I'm not a huge fan of heavy eye cream. I just use it for makeup purposes. I use it to hydrate, make sure my skin stays hydrated, and when I apply the makeup it won't get patchy. Now that your skincare is done, we can now apply the makeup. For foundation, I actually don't use a foundation. I use this Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It's a light to medium coverage. I really like it because it gives that skin the dewy glow as well. The color I use is the Natural 05, kind of this much on each side of my skin. More on this, but yeah. See, it's very light, but immediately it makes my skin look poreless almost. Next up is my concealer. I use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I kind of just use it around under my eyes and then maybe a little bit on the side of my nose where it's red. I don't like to do too much. I just like to keep everything more on the natural end, but I do put it in the areas where obviously it's easier to get those red tones, and today I'll put a little bit too, just gonna put a little bit. The concealer, I do use a sponge to blend out, and it stays on all day too. I love this product. It's so good. Next, I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring today. I'm using the KKW Beauty contouring stick. I want to say I love this product. I bought it, so I don't want to waste it. I'm just trying to finish it. It's easy to use though. It is very compact and easy to travel with. So that's what I like about it, but I think I'm going to try something new after I finish this. For my contouring, I don't do a lot. I just kind of draw the lines on the cheekbone area, and that's about it. And here. And then I do a little bit on my nose, just to shadow it a little bit. To blend, I actually use this guy. So just kind of blend it out a bit where I want that shadow to land. And any harsh line will go back in later with to blend out more too. And also the nose. There you go. Just to kind of blend out the harsh lines, if any, I use this. I like the size of this brush. It kind of is like the perfect size to like blend out any harsh lines. I also use this later again with the blush. Now that the base, basically like your foundation, your contouring, all that stuff is in, just a little bit of powder right around the T-zone area and under the eyes. It's just better to have this, my makeup last longer with a little bit more cover just here. T-zone and the eyes. And now we're going in with this Glow Kit by Anastasia. I'm using this to do the contouring more too, but it's so much more, it's lighter and it has the shimmer to it. So it gives you that glow. I use a big brush. I'm not like super precise about, because I want to keep everything more on the natural end. I use this color right here for the upper cheekbones, right under my eye, to give it that highlight. Then I use the like medium color here for a little, I go in a little bit more to contour, and I take it up to the side of my forehead as well. Last, I use this, the darkest color, and I use like the side of the brush, so kind of swipe a little bit of it, and I go in right where my contour would be. It's it's an easy contour. Almost look like you went to get a tan, and yeah, sun-kissed. Now it's onto the cheeks. I'm using this, the Rare Beauty. I just got this and it's so smooth. I love it. The color that I'm using is Bliss. It's like on the peachier tone. It's more on the natural. For this, I'm going to put it over here. And I kind of just use my fingers to like spread out the color first. And then after that, I use this guy again to kind of like smooth out any harsh lines. Then to add a little bit more, because that blush is more on the matte side, the Iopi Cushion Blush in the color of 02. This color is very similar to the Rare Beauty one, but this one has more of like a dewy look, and this I put right around my cheeks over here. And then also a little bit on my nose to give it that little bit of like sun-kissed, burnt look, not too much. This is the face done. Now moving on to my eyebrows. Eyebrow pencil, it's a Japanese one. Brow Lash X, EX. And then it's the W Eyebrow Gel and Powder, two-sided, and it's waterproof. So this one actually stays on even when you get in the water. And you can fill in your color a little bit more to get. And then I use the other end. Like okay, so my eyebrows is now done, and now we're moving on to the eyes. For lashes, currently I am using this Lashify, their system. This system works a little bit different. Instead of putting it on top and gluing it to your eyelid, this actually, you put the lashes underneath your lashes, and the glue itself is applied directly onto your lashes. The reason I'm doing this before the eye makeup is because you want to apply it before there's like any makeup powder or like eyeshadow powder on, and that way the adhesives works a little bit better. If you do it right, I've been able to keep it on for 3-4 days. I do try to remove it when it just feels more comfortable when I wash my face and stuff, but in terms of wearing it, I feel no discomfort at all. The first step obviously is to curl your lashes. Make sure you know it's in a good shape. This is the first step. It's the adhesive that you directly apply to your own lashes. So that's it. Now let's get the falsies. I'm doing my right eye first. You also put a little bit of adhesive. They have a separate one where you kind of dip the lashes in and you brush it onto the bottom of your lashes. Don't get your eyelid because you don't want to get the adhesives into your eye. And you just kind of place it where you want it to land and let go. See, it kind of just gets on. So once you've applied it all on, okay, both eyes are done. It's kind of like more natural for sure. My other lashes that I have, I really like these. To seal it in, Lashify also have this. It's kind of like a seal gloss. Kind of stops the glue being like sticky while you're wearing it, so it doesn't bother your eyes too. I use this little mist to mist the eyes, get the adhesives to stick a little bit better. Now that my lashes are done, I'm going in with some light eyeshadow. I'm using the 3CE from Style Nanda. I like this palette a lot. It's a very natural, it's on the redder tone for eyeshadows, and I think for everyday it's just more, it's very like easy to wear and natural. I'm using this color here, this one color right over here, and I'm just going in to the crease a little bit and giving it some depth. I'm not doing too much. I have double eyelids, but it's not like super deep, and doing this, it kind of like accentuates the eyes a little bit, opens it up. The next color I'm using is just this shimmer one in the middle, and I'm just going in and kind of like just adding a little bit at the top of my eyelid. And this is like honestly my everyday, like I don't do more than this. Also with the shimmer, I'm going in a little bit at the inner corner of my eyes just to open the eyes a little bit more. I also make sure to go back in with the big fluffy brush to kind of like soften any harsh lines. And then lastly for my eyes, I cannot even see, there you go. This one I'm using the Dior. The Dior Show on Stage liner in a brown color. And that's it for the eyes. I didn't do too much on the bottom, and it's just mainly focused on the top. But yeah, it took me, usually if I'm not talking into the camera, it probably won't take me this long. Finally, it's the lips. My lip color, my natural lip color is actually on the darker red, which personally I don't like because it makes it hard to use more of the nude colors. It gives it that weird mixed color. So I always go in with this guy first. It's the color Quickie by ColourPop. So I kind of use this because this is really like a nude color. So I kind of use this like almost like a base to apply the next color. So see how nude this color is? Once you applied it, I use this, kind of take off some excessive. But then I go in with this one. It's their satin line, I believe. I've used it so much, the color, the logo's already come off, but the color is called Room Service. It's like a pinkish tone on the natural end too. Okay, so that's the final lip color, which I like a lot more. But yeah, see, it's like more of a, I guess like more of a peachy tone too. All the reds that I have more of a brown tone, like peach tone, earth tone to it. It works a lot better with my skin color, I think. And that's the lip. And the very last process, which I think re-accentuates the glow, is my setting spray. The setting spray that I use is this one, the Dewy Set Anastasia by Anastasia. I think it came out, I want to say it's been out for a while now. I used to use the Makeup Forever one, but I feel like that one was a little bit too matte for me, so I like this one. This one feels a little bit more refreshing. Don't be shy, put some more. And then just let it air dry. And once it sets, this spray has that dewy glow to it too. It gives it that like shine, and everything is done. You're good. And that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I wasn't too awkward with this video, since this is not what I usually do. This is my everyday makeup routine, my morning routine, and what I do for myself. As you progress in life, your skin also changes, and with the weather, the seasons, sometimes your skin needs different products. So sometimes in between I switch, but for the most part, the products that I use in this video are products that I've used for a long time. Try them out, let me know what you think. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.